Beautiful Cancer peeps, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your November 15th through the 30th mid-month tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description below. So Cancer, let's get on into today's video. We're going to start it off with your current energies as usual, and then carry on into the rest of the reading. So, what current energies do we got going on here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout their mid-November 2021. What current energies are showing up here for Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout November 15th through the 30th. Let's go ahead and have a look, Cancer. And what do we got? We got here a 7 of Pentacles. Moving forward from that, we have here a Queen of Wands. And moving after that, we have here the 8 of Wands. So, I definitely feel like you're making an investment here to have some sort of change or have some sort of forward movement come in for you. I definitely see that you want something to grow and you want something to expand stepping into mid-November. It could be about wanting to grow and expand in your work, in your career. Maybe some of you guys have businesses. You want to see your businesses grow and expand. It could be about wanting a relationship to grow and expand as well. But I feel like the biggest thing that's truly growing and expanding this month is going to be you, Cancer, because you do got here that Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is about embracing your inner fire, really embracing the person that you are, and I feel like you're getting ready to reveal that person to the world. So it's like you're coming out of your shell if you've been a little shy, right? This could be about your style too, Cancer. You might actually be showing the world what your true style is. Maybe you're actually finally revealing the type of clothing you like to wear, or the type of makeup you like to do, or you're showing the world who the fuck you are and you don't really care if you're going to be judged. Like, I'm feeling this energy, guys, of like coming out into this world and just really showing them who you are. So guys, you're expanding in your life right now. Let's take a look at this 8 of Wands though. What is it exactly that Cancer really wants to expand on other than themselves? And we got here the Ace of Swords. It's definitely about expanding on truth. I feel like you're trying to be a lot more forthcoming to individuals. You're trying to be a lot more outgoing and out there to individuals as well. So Cancer, for those of you that deal with social anxiety, for those of you that deal with feeling a little bit socially awkward, you know, coming into the second half of the month, I feel like you're trying to practice that, you know? So for those of you that are socially anxious or that deal with any sort of fear of crowds or people, I think that you're just trying to get more comfortable being around other individuals, being more comfortable being around other people. It's like the more that I'm comfortable with myself, the more I'm going to be comfortable around others, the more I'm going to be comfortable showing myself to the world. And 110% that's true, you know? If you're not so comfortable with yourself, it will make you feel like you're constantly being judged everywhere you go because you're the one judging yourself. The truth is like, guys, the truth is like no one really gives a fuck more than you give a fuck. And what I mean by that is for example, let's say you're going out in public and you have this fear that everybody's going to look at you and judge the crap out of you and, you know, point out every flaw you think you have. Cancer, I guarantee you 99.9% of the people are not doing that. It's just yourself that's doing that. And we have this tendency as humans to think that because we're putting ourselves down, other people are going to want to put us down. But 99% of the time, you're going out into public, no one gives a fuck. People are doing their own thing. People are going to work. People are going shopping. People are going this, that, and the third. They're not paying attention to you. They're paying attention to themselves and whatever else they got going on in their minds, you know? So that's the thing. It's like when you're really uncomfortable with yourself, that really makes you feel like everybody else is going to feel the same way you feel about you, but it's not true. So I think that you're becoming a lot more forthcoming in mid-November. You're doing your best to be more comfortable with yourself so that you can be more comfortable when you're in situations around other people and around other individuals. And I like that for you guys, because if you can be comfortable with yourself, you could also be more comfortable in social situations as well. Let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Wands. Why do we got the Queen of Wands showing up over here? And we got here the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's the energy of just not really giving a fuck, you know? It's the energy of being super cutthroat. It's like if someone's a dick, okay, you're a dick, I'm not going to associate with you. If somebody's rude, okay, bye, 7 of Wands, I don't need you in my life. I think that you guys are really stepping into this energy where it's like, I'm not letting things affect me anymore. anymore, and I'm not letting people's negativity get to me, and I'm also, most importantly, not letting my own negativity get to myself. I'm tired of being my biggest enemy. Instead, I want to be my biggest supporter. So Cancer, you're really hyping yourselves up this month, but also, you're really just having no more fucks to give. You're tired of laying those fucks out on the table. Alright, let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. And what do we have? We have here the Page of Cups. Yeah, the only thing you want to invest into is situations that are high vibrational, situations that are around good people, and that individuals, you want to be surrounded by individuals that love and care for you, and love and care for you based upon who you are. You want people to love you for you. So I think that essentially, guys, it's like, I'm not trying to fit in. I'm just going to be myself. And if you like me, cool. If not, I can really care less. Okay? And I like that vibe, Cancer. I'm proud of you guys for being in that energy because, you know what? That's how the world is. Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's going to love you. Some people will, some people won't. And that's totally okay. Just be yourself. Because if you are yourself, it lets you know that the people who love you actually for you. You know? Alright guys, let's go ahead and see what's going to be going on for you in mid-November. What's going to be going on for Cancer here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during their mid-November. What's going to be going on for Cancer? We got here the Eight of Cups. We got here the Fool. We got here the Star, and we got here the Sun. Wow, some really powerful energies actually. You got here an Aries, an Aquarius, and a Leo. You could be connecting with any of those, but with the Eight of Cups here to the Fool card, you're definitely walking away from something this month, Cancer. I'm not sure if it's walking away from a relationship. What's interesting about this Eight of Cups is that on two of the cups over here, half of the heart is black, and then half of the heart is red, if you guys notice that real fast. You see right here, here, and here. So the Two of Cups, that can be a relationship or connection, but half of it is black on the heart and half of it is red. So maybe that's indicated, or indicating per se, one-sided situations. I really never noticed that with this card. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I'm using this tarot deck over here, but it could be indicating one-sided situations. Like Cancer's saying here, I don't have time for fake love. I don't have time for people who are not going to love me for who I truly am. I'm not going to allow people to love me for what they want me to be. So I'm going to be myself. And if you don't love that part of me, if you don't love me for who I truly am, for the entirety of me, it is what it is. I'm walking away. So Cancer, you're done kind of masquerading a part of yourself. And to be real for a moment, as a Cancerian, I know that there's been many moments in my life where I've always wanted people to like me and wanted people to love me because I always felt that if they didn't like me or love me, it would irritate me and it would make me question why over and over again. And I realized that that was me kind of trying my hardest to find a sense of validation because I couldn't validate myself. But what I learned, Cancer, is once I validated myself, once I said, you know what, I am who I am and that's it, and it doesn't matter if people respect that or not, that's when everything changed for me. I stopped seeking validation from anybody else but me. Once I knew that just the validation of myself was enough, my entire life changed. And I think a lot of you guys are stepping into only caring about the validation of yourself instead of people outside of you. So what's interesting here is the Two of Cups in that Eight of Cups showing up here. It's like you're walking away from relationships where people can't truly respect you for who you are. And also you're walking away from one-sided situations too. So if you've been involved in one-sided relationships where you've been the person putting in all the love, you've been the person putting in all the work, you've been the person who has been supporting, and you haven't had that in return, you're stepping out of those relationships too. So with the Fool card showing up here, Cancer, you're not afraid, guys, to walk away from anything that is not serving you in your highest of good, anything and anyone who is not supporting you and caring about you 100% for who you are. Now, we also got here the Star card and the Sun card, and coming into mid-November, it's a liberating feeling to step into the truth and be forthcoming with who you actually are. It's a liberating feeling to live in your truth. And with the Star to the Sun here, not only does it feel absolutely fantastic and makes you incredibly happy, the Star card here says that's what's going to guide you to where you really need to be in your life right now, Cancer. So for those of you that have felt like you've driven a little off course or aren't where you're supposed to be in your life, embracing your true authentic self is going to take you to where you need to go. Because once you step into the truth of who you are, you're going to start to align with the life that's meant for you. So Cancer, you may notice a lot of changes happening in your life, guys, in this second half of November. Maybe you're realizing the job that I work right now isn't really me. It's not what I want to do. And you're going to start to go try to work towards the dream you've always wanted. Maybe you're realizing, you know, the friends and the crowd I hang around, it's not really me. This is my crowd, and I'm going to go hang out with my real crowd of people. You know, maybe the relationship you're a part of right now isn't you either. It's like you're finally remembering who you really are, and you're not letting anything get in the way of that. All right? What else do we got coming in here for Cancer? Or what else is going to be going on with Cancer, please, throughout their mid-November 2021? We have here the Two of Wands, we have here the Queen of Cups, and we have here the Three of Wands. I also think, too, that you're tired of waiting on people to come into your life and love you. I think a lot of you guys are tired of waiting on love as well. I think that what this is basically saying is like, I'm done waiting for someone to come in. I'm done waiting for my soulmate. I'm done waiting for my twin soul, whatever you want to call it. It's like, when I meet the right person, it'll be at the right time. There's no reason for me to stress it. There's no reason for me to constantly be on a search for my lover or for my soulmate, because at the end of the day, I got a life to live for myself. And yeah, Cancer, you fucking do. And I always tell people this, guys, the more that you wait on love, the more that you keep searching for love, it's not going to be easy to find. You're going to always have difficulties finding it. But if you kind of just stop looking, that's usually when love finds you. I mean, for example, have you ever gotten into a relationship and then suddenly everybody wanted to be with you? Everybody suddenly had feelings for you? Okay? And when you're not in a relationship, it's so hard to find somebody to have feelings for you and be with you, you know? So with that being said, it's like when you try to look for it, it's never going to be there. But when you're not trying, it will be. So Cancer, for those of you that are interested in having love in your life, stop looking for it. Instead of looking for love, let love find you. So I think that coming into mid-November, a lot of you guys are doing that as well. It's like, first things first, if I want to be with a proper lover anyways, I want to be able to love myself. If I want to be with the most amazing soulmate, I want to love me for me. And I also want that soulmate to love me for who I am. So I need to step out of my shell this second half of November and embrace myself authentically and be exactly who I am. Otherwise, any person I meet and love will not be loving the true and authentic me. So this is really wonderful because in a way, coming out and embracing who you are and showing the world who you are is going to let you come into true and actual love when the time comes, because you'll meet somebody who loves you directly for who you are. All right, Cancer. Let's see if anything's coming in for you guys this month. Any sort of opportunities or anything coming up. We got here the Eight of Pentacles. We also got here the Ace of Cups, and we got here the Page of Wands. Ooh la la. There could be a possible love opportunity coming up here for a few of you Cancers. I do feel, though, that it's an opportunity that sparks your interest, but not necessarily something you really want to invest into. Yeah. You got here the Ten of Swords, and you got here the Page of Wands. It's just a page, Cancer, is what you're saying, okay? So there's something that's going to spark your interest, Cancer. There could possibly be a hookup this month. Some of you guys may have, you know, a quick hookup with somebody, or you may have like a, you know, like a quick fun little night with someone, but then you're kind of just like, yeah, I'm not really interested in them. And listen, guys, no shame, no judgment, right? At the end of the day, we're human. If that's what happens, that's what happens. Who cares, right? So you might be having something like that. It could be like a potential type of fling type of situation, but I don't feel like it's going to go anywhere. I think that you're not interested in this, in the way of like love. You're not interested romantically as much into this person as you know, you were kind of in regards to desire, you know? It was like more fun to like hang out with them and flirt with them, but it wasn't like I want to date this individual, you know? And I think they felt the same way. So it's a pretty equal situation, by the way. It's not that somebody comes into your life and they're like, oh my god, I love you, Cancer. No, you both are going to be on the same page of just like keeping it strictly based on desire. All right, now we also got here the Eight of Pentacles, and we got here the Ace of Cups. I do believe what's coming in for you guys in the second half of November is an opportunity to work on something that you love. So if you haven't done something that you love and care about in quite some time, I think you're going to get an opportunity to do that this month, Cancer. For example, if you really, really loved a certain hobby that you did, And considering it's been so long since you've done that hobby, chances are in mid-November you're going to do that hobby again. You're going to say, man, I need to start doing things that I love about, you know? I need to start doing things that I care about and love. I haven't done shit like that in such a long time, you know? So you're going to be revisiting some of the things you really love and care for and working on them again, especially if you've kind of put it all to the side. You know, life can get hectic sometimes, and it can get to the point where we kind of push away all the things we love to do because we feel like we're busy, we feel like we don't have time. Well, Cancer, this month you'll be making time for the things that you love. So this could be about getting back into certain hobbies. If you're an artist, you may start painting again. If you're a person that does things on the side, like a side business, you might start that side business again. If you love going snowboarding, maybe you're going to take a snowboarding trip this month. You know, who knows? I just think that it's about getting back into the things that you love. And the reason you're getting back into the things that you love is because you're getting back into being yourself, Cancer. You're getting back into embracing who you are. So therefore, it's going to feel good again to reconnect with a lot of the things you kind of put on the back burner, a lot of the things you kind of tossed to the side, because life kind of got in the way of you living the way you wanted to, you know? All right, Cancer. Are there any sort of dire or important messages that my Cancerians need to hear coming into the second half of November? Are there any kind of dire or important messages that Cancers need to hear? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout their mid-November 2021. We got here an Ace of Pentacles, we got here the Queen of Pentacles, and we got here the Three of Swords. Yeah, Cancer, definitely take this time to utilize change. I definitely see here that you're separating from who you were and really jumping back in again and remembering who you are. Okay, Cancer? Here's the thing, guys. I don't think you ever intended to kind of like bury the person that you genuinely are. I just feel that life kind of got in the way, and in mid-November you're kind of waking up and realizing like, damn, this person that I am right now, like, this is not me. Like, it's not me, you know? Maybe your job, or it feels like your job corrupted you, or maybe you feel like friendships corrupted you, or maybe you feel like just mental health things or depression, or, you know, the environment you were in took away the person that you really are. But something here is happening in mid-November where it's like, I'm waking up and realizing like this life I'm living isn't me, and I need to get back to who I am. So Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, take this time to utilize this opportunity to separate yourself from who you were to come back into who you are, Cancer. Take this opportunity to be you and to reveal you to the world, because you will be feeling so much better that you did that, and you'll be living your life now moving forward in the way that you want to live for you. So Cancer, life gets in the way sometimes. You know, bad situations that occur can make us feel like we got to put our whole lives on hold. Relationships can make you feel that way. Bad friends can make you feel that way. A really toxic job, a really toxic friendship can make you feel that way. Sometimes your life, or life in general, can get in the way of the life you wanted for yourself. But if you come back and remind yourself of who you truly are and the life you want for yourself, you therefore can overcome. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the outcome here for Cancer during their mid-November 2021. What are we going to get here for the overall outcome for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout their mid-November 2021? And what do we got? We got here the Knight of Cups, and we got here the Moon card. Yeah, Cancer, it's time for a change, and it's time to start moving forward into the life that you want to live. And with that Moon card at play, I think you're very happy too that you got this emotional and intuitive nudge to make this change in the first place, because if you didn't make this change, you would still be living a life that wasn't necessarily satisfying you or making you happy. So you're very grateful here that you decided to take action. I like that for you guys. I like it a lot. The Knight of Cups is like, I'm taking action, okay? To start really doing what I want, what my emotional needs are, to be the person that I want to be, and to live the life that I've always wanted to live. You know, things got in the way, I put a lot on the back burner, but now it's time to come back into who I truly am, to show the world who I truly am, and to live my life in the way I intended to live it in the first place. So Cancer, I like it, baby. I like it a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this message resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. But with that all being said, Cancer, take care, everybody. Have yourselves a good one, and I will catch you guys in December 2021. Much love, Cancer, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.